So it's been about 2 weeks since the incident. Mark's back at work. Quiet, steady, focused, still numb, but functioning. He hadn't spoken to her, blocked her number, changed his locks, even stayed at his brother's for a bit while figuring out the divorce paperwork. We all figured that was it. Story over. Then one Friday afternoon, just before shift change, she showed up. It starts with someone at the front entrance going, Mark, I think someone's here for you. We all look over, and there she is, wearing the same perfume we used to smell on his work shirt, face all done up, tears already welling, like she practiced the whole scene in the mirror. She's standing there like a tragic actress from some soap opera, hands clasped, trying to look pitiful. Mark sees her, freezes. You could feel the temperature in the room drop. Then he turns away, like she's invisible. She walks up anyway. Mark, please, just talk to me. Everyone's pretending not to watch, but we're all definitely watching. I know I messed up, she says, voice trembling just enough to sound real, but we were in a rough patch. I didn't know how to fix us. He doesn't say a word, just keeps stacking boxes like she's air. So she gets louder. You said you'd love me forever, that we were soulmates. Does that mean nothing to you? And now people are actually stopping to watch. Even the supervisor peeks around the corner like, do we intervene or... That's when Mark turns around, slowly, and in the calmest voice ever, he says, you cheated, you lied, you called me while you were doing it, and now you want to cry here, in front of my co-workers? She blinks, shocked. I didn't mean for it to happen like that, she pleads. It was a mistake. One time, Mark tilts his head. It was 30 minutes long. Boom. That line echoed in the warehouse like a mic drop. You could feel everyone trying not to react, but someone definitely choked on their soda. Then it slips. She starts saying things like, I miss the house, the way you made me feel safe. I can't sleep without you. Mark just squints at her. You mean you miss the bills getting paid? That's when her face really cracks. The truth was showing. Turns out, the guy she cheated with broke. Freeloading, no car, no job, just vibes and a bad decision. And once Mark stopped replying and cut her off, reality smacked her upside the head. She didn't come for love. She came because the free ride was gone. Now here's where it gets spicy. The floor manager calls HR because this wasn't just awkward anymore. It was disruptive. HR rep pulls her aside like, ma'am, you can't just show up uninvited. This is a workplace, not a therapy session. She starts crying harder. But I love him. He won't answer my calls. They escort her outside while she's still trying to yell apologies over her shoulder. Mark, he goes back to stacking boxes. Didn't flinch, didn't chase, didn't even watch her leave. Cold, quiet, done. Here's the kicker. The next day, she sends flowers to the job with a note that read, still your wife, still waiting, still love you. Mark took one look at it and said, return to sender. Didn't even open the card. We all watched as he picked up the bouquet, walked to the dumpster, and dropped it in, right on top of a half-eaten tuna sandwich. He wasn't just heartbroken anymore. He was healing. And healing doesn't beg. Healing doesn't revisit pain. Healing walks away, even when it hurts to. Over time, Mark bounced back. Not overnight, but piece by piece. He started laughing again, started showing up early, not because he was running from something, but because he was moving towards something else. We never pried, never asked again. But one day, he looked up from his lunch and said, fellas, sometimes rock bottom's the cleanest place to rebuild from. And that's the kind of pain that turns into power. But wait, would you believe me if I told you that wasn't the last time she tried to come back? Because there's one more twist left in this story, and it happened almost a year later. Want the final part? Let me know. It's got closure, karma, and a twist of poetic justice.